Ralph, 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 can you
Yeah, I
hear
can hear
me?
you.
Yep, yep. Actually, it looks like we have a problem in checking link. You know why? Because even if I register, I think I can't hear you. Danny,
Danny?
Danny, could you please slow down the sound? Ralph,
Yeah.
I think we have a problem with our check-in link
What's
because
happening?
when I register using the check-in link, it
Uh-huh.
keeps showing me that the title is everything correct, but it keeps showing me as I sent to you the in Telegram. Could you please check?
Okay.
I'm trying to reach Kay, but no response reply from him.
But this one is this article one, right?
Yes, okay. You try to click on this link that I sent to you.
Okay.
If you click, it will only appear grow with digital transformation, right?
One sec.
You just key
Yeah.
in your number and then you submit. See what happened.
Okay, webinar is not started. Please
So
check in
everyone is
after Saturday.
messaging with that only. They cannot join.
Tasha, why don't you just send just send them directly the check-in link then, if that's the case. Then they has to fix it later.
Okay, the one that we have, right? The one I sent to
Yeah, that's why I
the.
always say you got to send that out just in case. Yeah, just send to those who talk to you.
Okay.
That's why all these things needs to be prepared better. Raul, you please get hold of the. Danny, continue with your music and everything now. And then just
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gosmax webinar series this morning. I'm Raufia. We want to apologize for some technical issues we faced this morning. We truly apologize for that. So let's continue. Our topic for today is indeed an interesting topic, especially during this recovery movement control order. I'd like to first and foremost congratulate every one of you who have taken the wonderful initiative to learn a new skill, not only for yourself, but also for the good of your organization and also for your clients. Before we kick off with our first presenter today, a few quick reminders so that we could learn and enjoy today's webinar without much interruptions. So number one is please remember to mute your mic so that your secrets are not being heard by all of us. And number two, please do keep calm and stay connected in the event that we have internet interruptions. And number three, please show your love and encouragement to our young presenter who have worked very hard to prepare this webinar, especially for you. Kindly check on your microphones and speaker settings in case if you can't hear our presenter voice. You can check it on the More Options button with the three horizontal dots, which is located in between the chat button and the close button in red. Or else, if you can't solve the problem, you can right away drop the message in our chat box and our technical team will guide you to solve the problem. And number five is we would like to invite all the participants to join on our Global Business Network WhatsApp group. As you can see on the right top corner, that's the QR code for joining our WhatsApp group. So the main objective of the GBN are to learn, interact, and participate in the webinars, and also activities conducted by peers, industry, and leaders. And the second one is get access to our webinar links, and mentoring, resource, and support. Number three, get the material of presentations. And the number four is get information for future webinars. So kindly join us on our GBN WhatsApp group for the updates. Last but not least, for those who want to become our Gosmax marketing partners or want to have a discovery call with us to get more ideas, you can sign up the registration form using the link that our team posts in the chat box. As you can see, there are two links. One, okay, the links will be in the chat box. So yeah, sorry for that. So we will post the links shortly. So the first one will be you can fill up details to submit us, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. So with that, let me introduce our presenter, our young and restless and always talented, Mr. Danny. Mr. Danny, over to you.
Good morning to everyone. Raul, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I'm Danny from Ghostback. So sorry for the technical issue earlier, but once again, welcome to our webinar for today. So today I would like to talk about grow with digital transformation, especially for this new normal. As for today's topic, we have 4 key takeaways that we want to pay attention to, which are transformation and shift for the new normal, grow and enhance customer experience with digital transformation, and how to enabling digital transformation for your business, and what are the call to actions. So let's start with the first key takeaway. So before we talk about the transformation and shift for the new normal, so in Ghostback, we have our technology to help you digitalize your business. We will show that later during the later section. So let's start with the first key takeaway. Before we talk about digital transformation, I mean the transformation and the shift of the new normal. So what is digital transformation? Digital transformation is the use of new, fast and frequently changing digital technology to solve problems. It is about transforming processes that were not digital or manual to digital process. So what do you mean? Non-digital or manual? For example, the paperwork, or even if you use a computer to key in all the data using Excel, Microsoft Excel, so it's considered manual work. So digital transformation is to help us to automate this process and try to generate and capture the data by themselves without us touching it. Reasons of digitalize your business can be a lot of different reasons. Some business digitalize their business because of the new normal, force them to do so. Some business digitalize their business because of there's a lot of advantage if you digitalize your business. So why the new normal is actually forcing us to change our way of doing business? Why do we need to digitalize our business? One of the reasons is the business of the world is entering the new normal. In terms of this, the business needs to adapt to the new way of doing business. So the business has to learn how to survive. If you only have physical store during the MCO period, your store is going to suffer. Your store and your business is most likely going to suffer. So we have to change our way of doing business. For example, digitalize transformation. So we have to survive with the first S of the 3S. The second S is sustain. After we change our way of doing business, we will determine whether we can sustain it or not. So we can sustain throughout this pandemic. That means we will succeed from this new normal. However, the new normal is about shifting as we are entering the new normal. So what the shifting and changing is happening in today's world. So the first shift I would like to talk about is physical to virtual. For example, physical shopping to online shopping. Before the crisis, we already had online shopping. People buy things on Lazada, Shopee, or Amazon. But for the last few months, we don't really do physical shopping anymore because the crisis requires the consumer to stay safe, create a contactless environment between people. Therefore, the shifting has become faster because of it. So the key question for this is, how do you create a winning virtual experience for the customer compared to the other business? Therefore, we need a proper tool or digitalize your business to manage the interaction between customer and business. This will be the first shift due to the new normal. The second shift is local to global. Most of the business have to make changes. They cannot just put their focus on physical store anymore. Therefore, we need to make our business go online. When our business goes online, it also means that it's time for you to compete with global businesses. Because online businesses means you have to compete with all the similar businesses on the internet. So the key question here is, how do you compete well with global competition? Because you are no longer competing with the local shop anymore. You need to stand out from the other online business competitor. So this will be the second shift of the new normal. Our business has go online, which is global, accessed by all the potential customer of the world, 24/7. The third shift is delay to real time. So most of the data in the world is delayed because the organization don't know who their customer are, and they don't know what their customer are doing. They don't have information, or they have delayed information. For example, restaurant, a waiter use the handwriting and paper to write down the order from the customer. So in today's world, most of the order have been made online. The data will be recorded or marked down instantly. For example, you buy things on Lazada, Shopee, GrabFood, and Foodpanda. The system will record all the information immediately. So as an organization, we need to be faster. So the decision that's made by an organization will not get delayed. And we are able to take action in real time. The fourth shift is transaction to relationship. Because distance is not a problem anymore, it's like as long as we have the internet connection, even we are from a very far distance, I can still talk to you, just like this webinar right now. So people value more in the future will be transaction to relationship. Transaction is already happening in the past. When we visit the local shop all the time, because it's nearby to our house, but the shop cannot recognize you because there's no relationship being built and they don't have the technology to capture customer data. So even if we make multiple purchase from their shop, the shop still doesn't know who we are because they never try to understand us and appreciate us. But with the new normal, we tend to buy things online from the business who digitalize their business. So when we buy things online, we need to fill our information, maybe for delivery purpose or for the order detail. So we can actually make this information that help helpful for our organization. For example, based on the customer order detail, we can actually capture their interest. So we can actually use transaction to build relationship. So this is the fourth shift that I want to talk about. The fifth shift, shift number 5, is man to machine. Because the world is changing, organization starting to digitalize their own business. There's a lot of manual work being skipped because all this work can be automated. For example, I would like to use the same example, which is restaurant. When we talk about food ordering, now customers can scan the menu and make orders by themselves by using their smart devices. For example, a QR code is printed on the table, and then the customer just needs to scan the QR code, and then the menu will pop up in their devices. So they don't have to interact with the waiter. They can make the order by themselves. So I think the amount of waiters will be getting lesser in the future since the job is replaceable. So the requirement of man worker will be getting lesser because some of the work can be replaced by machines when you digitalize your business. The meaning of digital transformation is to save work from humans and only leave the most human interaction work. For example, when we book aircon services, of course we still need a technician to service our aircon. But all the booking and scheduling, we can do it by system automation. We don't have to do it manually. So this is the meaning of digital transformation, is to save work from humans. So when we talk about the customer can arrange the time for themselves, it's called manually to self-service because the customer can self-service themselves instead of requesting the staff to help them record down all the things. For example, ordering food or you request for aircon services. While we let the system do the data capture, it will also reduce the human error. For example, if a waiter is very busy at that day, he needs to record a lot of orders. So, he might forget something, forget some of the order or miswrite something. So system automation is actually reduce the chance of errors occurring. The seventh shift is intuition to data driven. Because right now you can gather data very easily. Like just now when we talk about real time, the data is being captured in real time. And you have the Google advertisement that can capture all the numbers of the user who view your ads. So the number and the data is easier to capture now with the technology. So we can actually plan for our business by utilizing the data instead of relying on our instinct, which is intuition. From the past, people do SWOT analysis, SWOT, which stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. So mostly they only rely on what they know to do the analysis. But right now, if we have the data, we should use the data to prove our business decision and the information that we gather to do the SWOT analysis. So you no longer require your instinct anymore because everything can be proved by data. Is your revenue good? Can be proved by data. Is the customer keep coming? Can be proved by data. So all the business decision can be supported by data now if you digitalize your business. So the shift number 8 is combination to collaboration. instead of compete with other company, right now you can choose to cooperate with other company. For example, instead of creating your own e-commerce store, you can collaborate with the Lazada or Shopee or any available e-marketplace to sell your product. Of course, this depends on your nature of your business to see whether your product is suitable being sold on their platform. So what are the benefits of doing this? First of all, is the sharing the resources. When collaborating with another company, so we can share things, we can share resources. For example, Lazada provide us a platform and we provide them the product to sell. So it's called the collaboration. Other than that, if you're a new startup company and you know the company like like Lazada or Shopee, they have the high amount of community awareness. So if you let your company, new startup company, getting involved and by being a part of bigger organizations and groups, your organization message is better relate to the community. So there's more people recognize your brand if you collaborate with a big brand. So the night shift, the shift number 9 is limited hours to 24/7. So obviously, not all the business is working 24 hours because no staff is going to deliver the food to your house during the midnight or repair your aircon, service your aircon at midnight. But you can still let the customer visit your store during midnight because when you have the Lazada, right? So the virtual shopping, one of the benefit is we can always view the product anytime, anywhere. Even if the physical shopping mall is closed, but we can still view the product, right? So for the services, we can also, even the technician, they cannot come at the midnight, but they can still do the arrangement or booking for services after working hours. For example, they want to book a time for aircon service tomorrow, but you already late night and the working hours are over. But if your business is digitalized, your customers can still make the booking or arrangement of the time. So this is the benefit of 24/7. So the 10th shift. Shift number 10 is standalone to ecosystem. After you digitalize your business is not standalone anymore. There will be a lot of different things, aspects around you. For example, a business ecosystem is a network of organization, including supplier, distributors, customer, competitors, government agencies, and so on. So they involved in the delivery of a specific product or service through both competition and cooperation. So then you digitalize your business, you have a chance to have more connection with different types of organization. Then you can start to build your network globally. So you digitalize your business, you are not standalone anymore. You can have a lot of connection with different type of organization. The 11th shift is independence to interdependence. So sorry about that, but again, let me set the example, which is restaurant. A restaurant right now usually they will contain food delivery service because during the MCO, if you don't have food delivery service, then your restaurant will suffer because at that time government don't let the restaurant have dine-in service yet. So other than that, customer will prefer stay home because it's the safest way, right? Safest way to keep you healthy and we help getting infected by COVID-19. So people will tend to order food at home instead of dine in or take away. So a restaurant is definitely need the food delivery service. So sometimes we cooperate with the food delivery service like GrabFood and Foodpanda. So it is called interdependent because if there is no restaurant, there is no food. So the GrabFood and Foodpanda cannot deliver food since there is no food to begin with. But if there is no food delivery service, your food can only be available for takeaway or dine-in. But during this pandemic, are we really able to go to the restaurant with completely carefree behavior? The answer is most likely to be no and here. So most of the restaurants start providing food delivery service. And the relationship between restaurant and delivery service is interdependence. Both of them need each other. So that's what we call interdependent. So that's all for the shift of the new normal that conclude by me. So right now, let's enter the second key takeaway. Grow and enhance customer experience with digital transformation. So why will we need digital transformation? It must have benefit or advantage, right? So we want to digitalize our business. So the first advantage is increased transparency. So digital transformation has paved the way for big data analytics to provide enterprise with real-time information and greater visibility. For example, we capture the data in real time, and since it is not handwriting or key manually, so we cannot just change the data without access the backend portal. So it is greater visibility. It is more true. The data is more true, more correct. And insight into its operation and especially the performance for its people and assets. So we can generate data and store data automatically in the database. If the system is working correctly, the information and the data will be correct and captured by the system correctly at real time. So all the generate data is more being trusted by the customer instead of just step by the company manually. So it will be more correct. You also can make decision by relying data instead of instinct, since everything is transparent. The second advantage is to increase the customer satisfaction will improve customer experience. So automating this task improve customer and staff experience. So as they will see much faster turnaround times when they have an inquiry because the system automation, yes. One of the advantage of digital transformation is enabling customer to access your service and support via their preferred method of interaction. Because some of the people, they don't really like to have a phone call. So when they request for service, they can self-service themselves, maybe with the web application to make a booking, or they arrange the time with their mobile application. So customer can choose to self-service themselves instead of other way, like interacting with other real human beings, because it is safer, right, for us to not interact with people directly during the pandemic. Sorry, did I click something wrong? Give me a second. Okay. So the third advantage is update skill set and knowledge. So when we use a new technology for our company, the demand for this specialized skill will grow. For example, AI, artificial intelligence. When we have the AI for the YouTube recommendation for the video, and augmented reality, which is AR like the Pokemon Go, and cloud computing like the Google Drive, machine learning and data exploration, analytics, and growth hacking. So when you digitalize your business, your knowledge on technology will also be on the cutting edge of technology, because you need to understand what are the following skill sets to integrate them with your business. So the fourth point is enhance reliability and reduce risks. As organizations continue to grow, the technology and process that they have relied on for your years can start to feel them, because your current technology cannot follow the growth of the world. So you need to have the newest skill set for the company, like the newest technology. So your data processing will be more accurate, and you can get rid of the paperwork or key in data manually. Because if we use paperwork all the time or use Excel to key in all the data all the time, it's not as accurate as the digitalize your business, So these will be the 4 key takeaways. I mean the 4 advantage for the digital transformation. So let's enter the 3rd key takeaway. So enabling digital transformation for your business. So what will change if you enable digital transformation for your business? During this section, I will also show you how our technology is ready to help for your business to complete digital transformation for your business. We have a total of 10 CRM modules to help you achieve the goal, which is video CRM, reward, referral online and offline, marketplace, field force, survey, receive, and contact. So each of the CRM can handle different type of solution. So let me just show you one by one later. So with our digital transformation technology that can provide it to you, you can have your own e-store that can be set up very easily. So you can upload your own product and have your own brand very easily. You can also provide member price and stuff like that to your customer. Other than that, it's not just limited to the restaurant. You can also have the maybe sell car or sell other electronic accessories. Depends on the nature of your business. So we have the different type of solution for you. So when the customer make the order at your e-store at real time, we can also capture the data from the backend at real time. So we can also see the payment status, the order status, and the customer name and the order detail. All the information is being captured real time in the backend portal. Other than have your own e-store, if you don't want to have your own e-store but you want to digitalize your business, you can join and be the partner of our e-marketplace, so that you can sell your product here without owning your own e-store. If you think owning your own e-store is harder to manage, so you can join and be the partner of our e-marketplace. So here you can also add and update your own product. So including the product title, the description, the price, and the quality. You can also paste the video of the product by using YouTube link if you have any. So when people look at the menu, they can view the video to see how the product looks like. We can also have survey, which belong to our survey CRM module. Survey can capture customer feedback. You can create a survey from our backend portal, and then you contact them to the customer. For example, the survey that I show on the left-hand side is how do you find out about our restaurant. So there's some answer for you to take. So we can also have a backend portal to analyze the data and capture all the data, so you know how to improve your business after conducting a survey. Other than survey, you can also have your own contest and reward your customer. So when we digitalize our business, we want to reward our customer because we have the technology to do so. So we can have a giveaway contest, and then we let the customer to participate the contest. Because we can sell the contest at the backend portal, we can upload not just the question, but also the video or the music. And then at the end, we see who is the customer who scored the highest point, and then we reward the prize for him. Other than that, we also have video CRM. So video CRM help us to utilize the video in a better way. Because from the past, video is only for branding. You watch the advertisement on the TV, you cannot buy the product instantly. It's mostly for promoting or branding. But at here, our eVideo platform is an interactive video platform for the customer to buy the product instantly while they are watching the video. For example, you watch the right side, these are the button called call to action buttons. So when you watch the video, this button will appear, and when you click the button, each button has different type of operation function. For example, the first button is the survey button, and the second button is a shop button. So when you click the button, it will pop on a window, picture in picture mode, means you can buy the product while watching the video. So our video CRM can help you to do that. And the button is customizable. So at the back end, we have the dashboard to capture all the statistics from video. For example, the video views, which is you can see all the time on the YouTube, and registration details. You can see who are the members that watch the video and they join as member, and you can see their information at the backend portal. Our dashboard can capture that. Other than that, we can also track the referral generation and the link source of the video from the video. We also have reward and voucher management system for your customer. So you can manage your voucher at here on the back end. The customer can scan and download the voucher digitally. They don't have to, get the voucher for their wallet physically. So we have digitalized the technology for you. So this belongs to our reward CRM. We also have the dashboard for the voucher management system to capture the data. For example, the IP-based geolocation, like your customer from which country, using what device and platform and browser. And all of the data can be captured from the backend by using our voucher management system. We also have the affiliate program, or you can say P2P program for your customer. So it's belong to our referral CRM. So when we talk about referral CRM, it's like a share process, share to earn. For example, when a customer he register as a member in our e-marketplace, and then he find a product and share the product to the social media. So when when one of his follower or friends see his share post and buy the product through the share post, actually the people who share this product to the social media will earn a commission from it because he helped the organization to promote the brand or the product. So we want to reward them, right? So we get him to earn some commission if someone buy the product through his share post. So this is our affiliate program for the customer. We can share and earn the reward. Other than that, we can also have the receipt CRM. So we can actually make good use of the receipt. So it's like receipt has contain a lot of different information. For example, their name, their order details. So actually based on that, we can capture their interest. But we cannot just ask for their receipt directly, right? Maybe it's a little bit not appropriate. And yeah, so we need to have good reason for the customer to keep their receipt, and we want to reward them. So we can maybe, we have a giveaway contest, but the condition to participate is you need to buy certain product. So you need to prove that by showing your receipt to the organization. So when the customer upload their receipt to the system and try to prove it, we have an AI to scan the receipt to capture the data and customer interest. For example, what a product that they buy. So from that, we can capture their interest because we can see maybe there's multiple purchase from one customer. So every purchase has contain the same product. For example, product A. So we figure out the customer, maybe he liked the product A. So this is how we capture the interest. So here we can also have the dashboard to monitor all the statistics that came from the receipt. For example, the gender or the race that buy your products. And here we can also see who is your most selling product, and yeah, so that we can improve the business. You see some of the product is not working, the selling is not good, we can improve on it. Other than that, we can also have a digitalized field force management tools to simplify the work process. For example, a customer can self-service themselves. When they request a service, they don't have to call the relevant department all the time. For example, account services, they don't have to call to the admin and arrange the time with them. Right now, you can just self-service by make a booking by yourself. So it saves time from both customer and the merchant or the business. So the admin can also monitor the task status through digitalized field force management tool with the backend portal. You can see which task is being hasn't solved yet and which task is already solved. So you can view the status and monitor the process. So for the staff and technician who is working outside, who is in charge for service the customer product or access directly. So they have a mobile application to see the task location. And after they finish a task, they can upload the picture. So prove the task is already complete. The job is already done. So when they finish job, they can let the customer scan the QR code to provide their feedback. So you don't have to take out the pen or paper to provide feedback, You just need the smart device. Then the customer can provide feedback to your services, and then you can improve from that. So it will be good, right? So the 4 key takeaways of today is the call to action. So I will conclude my presentation of Grow with digital transformation. I hope I can help you to understand digital transformation better. And from GoSmack, we have the technology ready for you to digitalize your business with different type of CRM to handle different type of situation. So today, you not just only learn about the digital transformation, you can sign up with us free to digitalize your business. So sign up with us now to enable your digital transformation for your business with a 14 days free trial. So I will show you the link later and show you how to do it, what are the call to action to do it. So you just need to enter this website, sign up with us at joygosmack.com/supersaver. So and here, let me just paste the link to the group chat, webpage chat. So at here, you can just register by filling some information that you want to fill in. For example, the company name, your industry, the contact person, the person who in charge, or the job title, and the contact number. So you just need to go to this website, and then you can sign up already. So it's free. So you can test this right now, which is you can choose the CRM you need and start get going. So I recommend you to do that now. So if you want, I can do a live demo to you. So which is you just need to click the website click the link that I shared on the chat just now. So right here you can just fill out your information. Like I want to set up a cafe, Denny Cafe, and the brand name is also called Denny Restaurant. And the industry is like food and beverage. So the name is brand name is already taken. So this is just a demo. So you just need this few information, and then you click here to request your SMS verification code. Then you can start testing our technology. So you can sign up and get free 14 days trial, and you can use the technology that we provided just now, which is we show. Give me a second. Which we have shown here, online, offline CRM, survey, contest, video, reward, referral, receipt, e-marketplace, and field force. So sign up with us if you want to have limited startup costs, semi autopilot, and EQ analytics and data. So we have a backend portal and dashboard to help you do all the data analytics. So if you want to have more discussion with us, feel free to book a discovery call with us as Digital Transformation.
Sorry, Danny. I think we lost you here. We cannot hear your voice.
Sorry, start from where?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Sorry. So you can sign up with us now with the limit. If you want to have limited startup cost, semi-autopilot system, which is the system can run by its own, and the detailed analytics and data. We have a backend portal to help you analyze the data. So if you want to discuss with us, feel free to book a discovery call with us at this website for digital transformation. Or you want to be a partner with us, you can also feel free to register at here. So let me also just paste the link real quick. So I just post the link on the chat box. So you can also register the link for free because we are just here for the discussion, right? So that's all. And for that, we conclude my presentation. Thank you all for listening. Right now, I will hand it to the MC for today, and we will end the Q&A section. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the sharing, Danny. I hope you have enjoyed and learned from the presenter as much as I do. So, okay, so now let's move on to the Q&A session. So the audience, if you have any question, you can right away drop your question to our chat box. We'll be very happy to answer for your questions. Or else you can just send your questions also or your doubts to our GBN WhatsApp group, as you can see. We remind you in the beginning. So you can join our GBN group by scanning the QR code. So if you have no questions right now, but if you want to use it in the future or something, so you can always get in touch with us in this group. So if anyone has a question, please feel free to write your question in chat box, or you can unmute your microphone and ask directly. So our presenter will help you to answer the questions. Anyone? Any questions? Please feel free to ask. If something was not clear during the presentation. All right, looks like no questions being asked. So I hope that that silent means the presenter has explained everything in detail. So uh, if you have any questions, please don't forget to join our group, and you can get in touch with us to grow your business. So hopefully today you have known how to grow your business with a digital transformation. Thank you once again for joining us this morning. We hope you have enjoyed our webinar as much as we have enjoyed hosting this webinar for you. But before I forget, please join our GBN group, and our team has provided you the QR code. Just scan and join the group. And also, we will post our recording to our WhatsApp group, so you can have a look in our presentation later. And for those who want to be Cosmic marketing partner, and if you want to slot for discovery call, the links are in our chat box provided. So kindly check your chat box. And remember, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And in every crisis lies great opportunity. So we look forward to seeing you again in our next webinar. Keep the spirit up, stay safe, keep well, and we will see you again. Oh, okay. Before that, I think I just want to remind you we have another webinar today, this afternoon. So don't forget to join our next webinar. So we'll share you with an interesting topic. So thank you everyone. Terima kasih. See you.